All right. Nice, nice, nice. Let's share this. Oh, wrong tab. All right. Let's see what we got today. Okay, so another Jeep Gladiator already back on here. First, welcome, welcome. You are first, actually. You are very much first. I literally just I felt like I waited for this game to load up for like the last 10 minutes, and I'm just like, is it gonna load up? Like, I had a black screen for a solid like minute, and I'm just like, am I gonna have issues today with Forza? Am I gonna have issues today with Forza? And then it finally loaded up, give it its time to kind of breathe and all that stuff. My computer might just be, you know, showing its age at this point. So how are you doing? I'm gonna check out what's in the backstage pass. Apparently in the Forzathon stuff, there is some rare cars popping up, so it's gonna be worth checking out for that. Community. Let's see, Bugatti Diva, the Porsche 917. That's a hard one. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Devo. I'm gonna go for the Devo, and 60% of players agree with the Devo. So let's check out what's in the Forzathon shop. There should be... there it is. Okay, so not anything good. There was an the Ferrari the Evolution Ferrari. That one was on sale for like about 99 for like a little bit, but it seems to be gone now. Anything else I already own? The Mercedes X-Class though? Yeah. No, the Jeep Gladiator it's so good, it's ridiculous. Like, it's I'm surprised how good it is. I'm gonna put on some music. Like, just give me a quick second. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. The Mercedes, the X-Class is one of my favorite ones as well. I use it for S1 class quite a bit for off-road. It's really good. The Gladiator, just, it pops up again. It popped up again. And it's just, it's too good. It's too good. Like, the thing is, like, I've seen some Gladiators now around town, and they're long. They're like hot dog long. And it's a little weird to look at. It's a little weird to look at. So how about we unlock another Gladiator? I think we could do it this session. I don't really want to do this one. What do I need to drive for this? I kind of don't want to do this one. I don't think I'm gonna touch this one. The tank pull is awful. I hate driving it. I hate everything it stands for, and I'm just not gonna do it. Everything else I might do, let's see, take a photo of any mini with Bamberg Castle, that's doable. Land Rover Velar, I've been trying to get rid of mine. How many cars do I have? Because if I can't even get a car, or like even roll my stuff for new cars, then I don't think I could get new cars, you know? God, I have so many, like, I have like 3 of these. They're all stacked on top of each other. And I got a new one that I didn't realize I had. So I got an A-Class and S1 class. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. They're all the same. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this one. Just remove from the garage. Yep. And with Horizon 5 coming out pretty soon, I don't need to have like 15 copies of the same car, you know? So I think I'm gonna get rid of some of these. Like these, like, why do I need 2 of these? The bowler I don't ever use. Let's auction off some cars. Am I the only one on? Maybe I am literally like streaming like 2 hours earlier than I usually do, so you might be definitely the first for a little bit at least. There's okay, so I have another Chevelle Super Sport that I don't know when I got. A lot of these cars I don't know when I got them. I've been playing this game so much, I'm just like, I don't remember ever even getting some of these cars. Portofino, the 812 Superfast. Yeah, a lot of these I'm just like, when did you pop in? Alright, so let me check how many cars I actually have. And then we're gonna get into the Forza and Thon stuff. Oh yeah, we're in the winner. Ooh, no traction. Alright, let's go to the cars from here. So we have 998 cars out of 1,000. We literally need to get rid of some cars. Like, we really need to get rid of some cars. Let's get rid of some cars. Should I just get rid of them? Or should I just auction them? Should I just auction them for like super cheap? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna choose some cars that I know for a fact I'm not gonna use, and I'm just gonna auction them like the cheapest I can do it. Because I have a lot of I have a lot of cash. I don't need to have more cash than this. So let's start from this end. What do I have that's doubled up? Hey, Roshan! Glad you can make it. It is earlier than I usually stream, but you know, we here. All right, so let's auction this. How much can I auction it for? Can auction it for cheaper, and I'm just gonna put it up for 24 hours. So I'm trying to get rid of some cars so I can actually like do the things and like do my wheel spins and all that stuff, because I have 998 cars, and I don't need 998 cars, especially with Forza nearing its end. Well, Horizon 4 nearing its end. All I need to do is have the cars that I need to have at this point, and then everything else just kind of get rid of it. The Golf R, I don't need to have two of these. They are the same. How much can I sell this one for? I can sell... Wow, I can sell... Imagine selling a Golf R for like... that you can sell for like about $1 million for like 35. How much did I sell this for? What's a good price? What's a good price? What do you think, y'all? What do y'all think is a good price? Like, should I go for the top price? Should I just go for an even mill? Should I go for like 100? Like, somebody could like flip this and make a ton of money on this. Somebody that's super broke could literally like buy it for 35K and flip it for almost $1 million. That's if anybody's even buying these cars anymore. Like, that's the thing. Is anybody even buying these anymore? What about this Golf R? How much can I sell this Golf R for? Okay, let me go super cheap on this one. Go 50-50? So like split it down the middle. So if it's $1 million, sell it for 500. Okay, so let's do that. So that's what's a 50-50 of that? I'm gonna go for like 70K for that, and then so we'll sell it for 50%. Whatever we can go down to 50% on, I'll do that. I think that's good. I think that's good. I don't exactly need the money again, so I think that's a good middle ground. Charge full? The thing is, I don't need the money. I literally do not need the money. So $1 million, I go 500,000. They can. The starting price is gonna be like, let's say 50% as well as for that one. That's good. That's good right there. I think that's good. Like, I have 133 million. I keep making money. I just need to make the room for new cars. And a lot of these, I don't remember like getting the doubles, or even when I even got the other ones. Like this one, like these, like this is all doubles here, and they still have the new tag on them. There's like, out of all these 6 right here, only one of them doesn't have the new tag on them. So you can see, like, I don't really use these cars like often. So like this one, I can't move it, so I'm just gonna go 50K starting price right there. Get rid of the second one, and I'll just keep one of them just so I can have it in the collection. There's some of them that I'm not gonna like sell. Like, I just can't sell them just because I'm too big of a fanboy. Like for instance, the Audi Quattros. If I have like 1 million of them, I have 1 million of them. Like, you know, they're my babies. You know, I'm just like, I'm not gonna sell those. It's just, I like that car too much. This one, let's say, yeah, that's good. Starting price, that's good. Are you playing with viewers, or what are you doing besides getting rid of cars? I'm gonna be going through the championships and stuff like that, and then I'm not sure if I'm gonna be playing with viewers today. I want to go through the stories and do all that stuff. So right now, yeah, I am just gonna get rid of cars. I am just getting rid of cars just to make room, because otherwise I can't do wheel spins, and then I'm just gonna keep getting the messages like, you need to get rid of cars. I was playing the other day, and they're just like, yeah, you can't do that. You need to get rid of cars. I'm just like, god damn it, okay. Fine, I'll get rid of them. And then today, now I'm just here. MR2 SC, let's sell that one. I'm trying to get rid of enough cars to kind of make a dent. So let's go half on that, and then half on that. So if y'all see this car, you just want to flip it for a little bit more, if you can. I know there's some things that you can sell it for a lot more, especially if you're like a tuner or like a paint job thing. But these are untuned cars. The Supras, how do I have 3 of these? Alright, let's sell this one. I know a friend of mine was asking for a couple of these cars, and it's kind of hard to sell sometimes, because I'll try to sell it to them for cheaper, and then they just get like snagged up with like bots and stuff like that. And he was telling me like he was trying to test it out, and he was selling some rare cars, and they just kept getting bought as soon as he posted them. I'm just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. All right, so that's another Super right there. 92, that's all the same. I don't really need like 3 of the same, but I'll keep this Supra for now. The Corolla, I have 2 of these Corolla SR5s. The Baja trucks, I have... Oh, look at that. See, Toyota Supra 92 sold immediately. Immediately. I'm not sure if it was one of y'all, but you know, immediately sold. Alright, let's sell these. These I'm gonna sell for cheap. Like, okay, that's the cheapest I can go for? Okay, so cheap-ish. I am gonna be auctioning some cars, just to kind of get rid of them. I'm kind of splitting like the difference down the middle. We got Dread suggesting just to go 50-50. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna split them down the middle, and then get rid of any like doubles that I have that I don't necessarily use. Especially if at this point, if they still have the new tag on them and they have like 2, 3, 4, I'm probably gonna just get rid of the extras. It has a cool paint job. Please buy a Ventador SV that I have placed in auction. It has a I'm gonna be real with you on that one. When it has a cool paint job, this is what I do. And this is just being, you know, honest. I just download the paint job. Like, I'll just, because I have the car already. So, and if it's an Aventador, it's likely I have like too many Aventadors. Like, more than I can get rid of. And that's kind of the issue right now. You said it's the, I don't know why I went to Ferrari. I need to go to Lamborghini. So, Aventador. How many do I have Aventadors? So, Aventador. Yeah, so, like, a lot of these are just, like, doubles, and... That's the thing, like, I probably, like, don't want to buy another Aventador, to be honest, because I'm already trying to get rid of my Aventadors. So... Aventador, I could, yeah. And these all have, a lot of these have, like, still the new tags on them. Like, new tag, like... I have too many already, man. Like this one, like the Countach. Like the Diablo, okay, the Diablo... I had 10 of them. Of both types of Diablos. And... I just sold them for the cheapest I could, and they went so fast. And it just like, I kept trying to sell them for the max, and nobody would buy them. So I was just like, cheapest. Like, this one I'm just gonna sell for the cheapest. Even if it's like 2 mil, which is not. Let's just go for that. And then 24 hours, just so people can like bid on it and stuff like that. And I think, at least for now, that should be good enough for me to actually get cars. Sometimes what I do is I put them up on auction. And let me show you. So my auctions 9+. Like a lot of these already sold. Jesus, are y'all buying them? So like I have some of these cars right here. They've been here for a really long time. And I either haven't collected the cash or I just haven't bothered. And some of these I'm selling it for, like, I actually sold this one. I don't know why I sold it, but I didn't sell it. Like this one, I'm just like, just get it off me. This one, I think this is the cheapest I could sell that one for. This one, nobody wants this one. Who wants a semi? I don't want a semi. So some of these I'm just letting them kind of just like sit and then just go kind of like delete themselves. So okay, any other cars? I could probably start a couple more auctions. Where was I? I was on this end. So Toyotas, the Chiro Bajas. So these, since I have them favorited, I have a tune on them, so I'm not gonna sell those. These, oh my god, I love these so much. These Celicas or Celicas. How do you say it? Celica or Celica? Is it A or B? A being Celica, B in Celica. I say mostly Celica, but then I hear a lot of people call them Celicas, and yeah, I don't know. Y'all let me know. These MR2s, I gotta sell these MR2s. So 1.7. Let's go down the middle to 1.28, just 2.8, and then I'm gonna do the cheapest starting price. 24 hours. Is one of you just buying up all the cars as soon as I put them? Thank you. I appreciate it. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. Let's, I'm gonna keep a second one just to tune it. I'm gonna sell a couple of these Celicas. I'm getting a call. It just says spam risk. So I'm not gonna risk that spam call. Do you think the LFA is gonna reappear at the... Yes. Yes. I do believe the LFA is gonna reappear. I'm surprised it hasn't already. Let me sell this one as well. And yeah, it's gonna reappear. It's gonna reappear. I've already seen it like 3 times. It's gonna reappear, especially now with the mentality that Playground Games has, that they want to put out the rare cars out like more often now. So yes, let's go with a hard yes. The Hilux, there's a Hilux right there. I don't know why I have 2 Gurkhas, but I do. The Racemo or Racemo, I don't know, Tamo. That's kind of a weird name. Let's sell one of these. Obviously, if they both have the new tag, I'm not going to use it. So that's the cheapest I can do. 24 hours. Come on, sell it. The Legacy, okay. If y'all want to know a super cheap car that's gonna be OP, especially at a B class, and I'm kind of like blocking it, the Legacy RS is too overpowered. Why do I have like 2 of each of these? And if they both have the new tag again, oh, okay. I mean, I'll just auction it, I guess. It's super cheap. Those are super cheap. Now, this playlist is a little weird, but, you know, I had to put something on. Okay. Yeah, this one too. I'm gonna sell this one too. Is it cheap? Super cheap. Let's make it cheaper. That's as cheap as I can do it. I think... I'm not sure how many LFAs I have. Let me check. I'll check after this. I think after this I should be able to have enough space. Let's go check. Let's go to Lexus. I could just do this. So... I know I did sell a couple of the LFAs I had. ISF, I only have 1. RCF, I have 2 of them. I know one of them is for racing, the other one is for drifting. Rally Fighter. I hate this one. I hate the Series 3. The Forza Edition, I hate it because you can't use it. Like, the whole, like, you know, using it for like a weekly thing pops up quite often. And I always use this one because you can't use the Force editions for it, and it just like it really bothers me. So Lancer Stradal, y'all seen the remake, the inspired one of this one? It's kind of nifty actually. All right, that should be enough. Let's do some things. See, right now the Force-a-thon is the least. I would recommend buying that one if you got the money. It's really good. The X class is really good. I really like it. I don't know how many I have of that one. Let me check. Aha! I have 3 of them. I bought 2 of them and never tuned them, which I should actually tune them. And then this one is really good. I have that one, the 6-wheeled one. I have copies of that. Copies on copies on copies of G-Wagon. Jesus. And then this one. No wonder I have like 1,000 cars. It's just copies on copies. Alright. Okay, sell me a Merc 6x6. No, I only have 1. If I had 2 of them, yes. If I had 2 of them, yes, I would. But I only have 1. And I have to at least have 1. At least 1, you know? See, news. Forza Horizon 5 news. Get up to speed on everything we've covered so far on the road to Mexico with our latest Forza Horizon 5 blog. Tune rewards. I got gifts. Gifts. Alright, let's spend these. Because I haven't been able to spend these. Just give me money. Don't give me cars. Give me money. What a coincidence. I just sold a bowler. And I'm just going to sell that one too. A Ford Focus 17? Ooh, guess what? Selling that one. Yeah, just give me money. Just give me money. I don't even want the cars anymore. Just give me money. Buick Regal GNX. I'll keep that one. I'll keep that one. That's one of the few ones I will actually keep. Alright, let's start with this playlist. So the only one I'm not going to do is this one, the truck stops here because I hate using the tank pull. It's awful. I'm gonna start with dirt cheap for this one. And reasonably priced cars. That's kind of a weird one. Let's see what we got. Sell some rare cars? If I have doubles, yes. Yes, most definitely. If there's anything, okay, if there's anything y'all looking for, and I got double of it, likely yes, I will sell it.
This winter seasonal, you know.
For this right here, if you want to join me for this for just the championships, you're welcome to. The only thing I'm probably gonna do solo is the story stuff. Besides that, I am gonna be doing the story stuff solo, and this you're welcome to join me. So I need to tune a car real quick because I don't have anything for the dirt that's reasonably priced. So I'm gonna tune a car before I actually get started. And I think it's probably either going to be the Escort RS. Maybe put some dirt tires on it. Oh, what are these Volkswagens, actually? Or the Sentra. Should I do a Nissan Sentra? This is very 80s. I'm going to skip this. Skip. Alright. Yeah, let me see what I could do with my Escort RS Turbo. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want the map. Yeah, as far as rare cars, I should have some doubles, but a lot of these I've sold. So we're gonna go with Ford. I don't know if I could actually put dirt tires on it, but we're gonna find out. Oh god, I just have a wall of Fords here. There it is. Was it this one? Or was it this one? No, it was this one. Look for something lightweight. Yep. So what do I have on this one? Can I... Ah, dirt tires actually take it way over the top. So I think... What kind of tires does it have? Let's check it out. Give me the light. Kind of fit. This music is kind of fitting for this, actually. Not gonna lie. Actually, the tires already has. If you look at the The pattern right there, the tread pattern. Yeah, it already has kind of dirt tires on it, so I need to lift this. It's a little too low for my liking. Yeah, let's put a rally suspension on this. And that should be good. Alright, so that's what the one I'm going to use. I'm just going to put a rally suspension on it. The tune should be okay. A car like this, I probably already tuned it just to be kind of short. Though, this I need to like tune down. I'm going to go that low. Let me check it. Actually, no, I haven't messed with that. What the hell? Okay, no, I'm going to keep it like around there. That should be good. I'm not going to go that fast, especially at that low of a class. Actually, hold on. I forgot to do something. Yes. Okay, we gotta get some good alignment on this. Let's do it like that, because we are gonna be on the dirt. Ish. I'm hoping to be like on the dirt ish. If it's not, then that alignment's gonna really mess us up. All right, let's get started. How does it drive? I mean, we are in the winter, so it should drive pretty good on the winter, right? Anti-roll bars? Yeah, I didn't actually do. It should already have anti-roll bars. I could probably make them a little bit stiffer, maybe. It really depends on whether we're gonna be like in. Ooh, that's no really. Okay, that's gonna be something. Alright, let's do this. So we're gonna do co-op. Yeah, that's fine.
So, even though it's freezing out there, we've still got loads of people braving the weather to watch this seasonal. I don't suppose that has anything to do with you, does it?
Probably not. I'm just like some random guy playing Forza. I really like the music is weird. Not gonna lie, the music is weird, but like looking at this car and listening to this music, it kind of fits. Also, y'all notice that this looks exactly like the Fox Body Mustang, just like shorter and more compact. It looks exactly like it. Like maybe like the driver's a little bit more forward, and this used to have a back seat, as you can tell. It still does actually have the back seat, even though you can't get to it. Like literally, that backseat can go. That backseat can straight up just go. Like nobody's gonna sit on it. You can't even get to it without like taking out the roll cage. So I don't know why it still has the backseat there. All right, come on, load in. That's a big handle for a car like that. Oh, you're using that one, okay. Okay. So we got a Savannah there. We got a Volvo next to me. So we got a Mazda, Pontiac, Volvo, Eclipse, Pontiac, Crown Victoria, Honda, Golf, and Corrado. In a Galant VR4. A Galant VR4. My first car, technically it was a hand-me-down car, was a Galant. What's a Mitsubishi Galant? Like I didn't get it. Like my first car was not a new car. It was just, you know, it's one of the cars that's like, oh yeah, your brother no longer needs this car and he's gonna get a new one for himself. Do you want this car? I'm like, yeah. I'll take it. I'll take the hand-me-down car. Totally popped intake manifold on that car. Well, didn't like pop it as much as like I cracked it. And then I blew the engine on it, so we put a new engine on it. We put the same engine on it. There were stories with that car. I abused the hell out of it. Like, I mean, with a new engine and all that stuff, it still runs too. Alright, I need to get faster here. Ooh, okay, this is a little slower than I would have hoped. I think we're just gonna have to push through. Yeah, I think just pushing through is gonna be the thing here. I feel like I'm playing too much F1 with the controller right now, and I'm expecting it to react like that. And I'm surprised how much of an actual like sim F1 2021 is. Like the feel of it, you can tell when you're playing a sim, an actual sim with a controller, you can feel the difference. You can definitely tell the difference versus like an arcade like this. And 2021 F1 definitely has more of a sim feel with the controller than it does like with a wheel. With a wheel, it feels more like an arcade. But the controller feels more like a sim. It's kind of weird. And then this one with the controller feels great, but with a wheel, it's really hard to drive with a wheel in this. It's hard to be fast with Forza with a wheel. Oh, I might be lagging a little bit. I just got rear-ended and the car didn't even touch me. We're definitely gonna win because Rosh is in front. Rosh is probably one of like the fastest drivers I've ever seen. He is consistently fast, and I'm just amazed just by how consistent he is. Turn right there. Yeah, what's up? How are we doing today? Can I get into the front? No, it's fourth for me. It's fourth for me. Ritwick! Ganjuli, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. I just got a notification on my phone that you subbed. Alright, I got like music conflicting. I need to turn on streamer mode. Just so like the both musics aren't, you know, conflicting. I'm doing pretty good. Earlier stream. It's S Gamer. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's a bit of an earlier stream today. I felt like doing an earlier stream. As you can tell, like I'm not even wearing my usual beanie that I always wear. My hair is out. Y'all can see how much hair I actually have. It's kind of weird because it's just like I have like short hair here, and then long hair here, and then the same thing on the side. Like I had like an undercut, and then I never really cut it since like COVID started last year, and now I have this much hair. And it's kind of weird because my brother didn't cut his hair either, and I've never seen him with like not a buzz cut. And I saw him with like long hair. I'm just like, wow, that's a different look. Let's see if I can get in front. Ooh, okay, we're going through the mud park. Now I'm really glad I actually did the camera the way I did, because if we only did road, that would have sucked. Right here, the suspension, if it's soft enough, I shouldn't. Yes, okay, there you go. Y'all get like a really hard suspension, do that jump, and your car just kind of like does a front flip. I had to learn the hard way not to do a hard suspension for like a race here, because otherwise your car can do a front flip. And I've had too many cars do front flips on there, and I have to like take it slow, and I just hate it. Alright, first lap there. Let's see if I can pass this Volvo, this family wagon. It's like, I just like, this wagon in front of me, it's just like I just encountered in the middle of the race, and it's just like a family, like, you know, there's like a mom or like a dad just like taking the kids out and their friends stuff to like a D&D like session and everything, and I'm just like stuck behind them. That's what I mean. See that kind of like that weird front flip? For But the suspension on the front should be soft enough to where it just kind of like hit the front and I didn't do front flips. Yes, I do. Same name. I don't use it as often as I should. Like, not nearly as often as I should. But I was thinking of, now take this with a grain of salt, what I'm going to say, because it's Instagram. So you can find me under the same name. I think it's actually vec.easy on that one. I think I had to do like a dot or something like that for the name. But you can find me on Instagram. And I was thinking, because I took a few pictures last Forza stream. I was thinking of just putting those up and all the pictures that I take on Forza on my Instagram. Up and down. And front flip. Wow, okay, so I still did a front flip. And the family going out to D&D just bounced on top of me. Alright, okay. It must be the cleric just saving grace, all of them, right there in that flip. Is it the cleric that does saving grace? I don't know. I don't play D&D enough. Around him? Nah, he jumped me. He jumped over me. It's fine. It's fine. How? Oh, because one person. Oh, yeah, because the D&D Volvo beat me. That's why they got 100 points. Yeah, I gotta add that onto the Nightbot. So if you do !Discord, it'll give you a link to the Discord. If you do !Twitch, it'll give you a link to my Twitch. I stream on Twitch maybe like once a month. It's mostly just to keep the affiliate tag on it. Otherwise, I'll just like take it away. But I don't stream that often on Twitch. And usually, if I stream on Twitch, it's just something like that isn't gonna be a racing game. It's probably gonna be some other game that I've been just like playing. Lately, I've been kind of dumping a lot of hours into like Civ and stuff like that, and I both really like Civ and hate Civ, because the first time I played it, I was just like, I'm not gonna like this. And then I played it, thought I was on there for like about an hour. Then turns out it was like because I started playing like around 1 in the afternoon. Saw the clock, I saw it was like 2. I was like, okay, not bad. Looked outside, it was dark. It wasn't 2 p.m., it was 2 a.m. And I started at 1 p.m. and that's just Civ. That's my first time playing Civ. It was ridiculous. All right, in Discord? Nice. Actually, I think I did see you join. All right, can I... My top speed isn't all that great in that Civic in front of me, plus what looks like some kind of... What is that? Got the Savannah passing me. So this one's all road. Hopefully... Ooh! I just saw a Civic hit that wall. Not enough top speed, but luckily Rosh does have top speed. And he just got rammed by a Drivatar. Alright, just hit that Civic by accident. That's my fault. Give it a little left tap. Is that a Sylvia? Looks like a Sylvia, right? No, it's not. It's a Pontiac. Yeah, it's definitely a Pontiac. Oh, we got a... What it looked like, a Corrado right there too. I'd say the Golf or the Corrado. There we go. Ritwick found the Instagram. There isn't much on it. I do intend to put a lot more on it, but yeah, there isn't much on it. I gotta do more with social media, to be honest. Oh, I'm catching up. Do a little bit of a drift there. I'm not gonna get first place, but I'm catching up, and at least we got a nice 1-2 there. We got a really nice 1-2. That's what you were using, the XJS. That's 3 wins. 3 wins in a row. Man, I swear, we're gonna get Horizon 5, and I'm not even gonna realize just how fast we got it. Like, I didn't expect Horizon 5 until at least next year. At least next year. And I expected Motorsport to be out this year, and then it didn't. And now we're getting Horizon 5 this year, and it's... I mean, I'm happy. We're going to Mexico. We're going to Mexico. Hope Forza will get the sound issue with Horizon 5? Or fix the sound issue. I know they're redoing a lot of the sounds. They're definitely redoing a lot of the sounds. There was a video of them how they're redoing all the sounds and stuff like that. Let me turn on streamer mode real quick. Audio. Just so the music doesn't play. That's good. Can't wait for yes. I mean, I gotta wait. It's not that I can't wait, it's that I gotta wait. That's kind of what sucks. So the next up we're gonna do is this one. Yeah, fix the sound. I'm still getting a little bit of stuttering in the engines, but I think that's just like a driver issue, maybe. But yeah, I'm still getting like some weird sounds here and there. All right, okay, so this is gonna be a 998 in the snow, and we gotta do Porsches. So I might as well fix up the pre-order. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this one up. The pre-order Porsche. So we gotta do it for the snow, because obviously we're gonna be in the snow. Can we play with FH5 release? Yes! I'm definitely gonna be playing it on day one. If I'm able to, I'm gonna be on day one. I don't know what day that would be, but I'm definitely gonna be on, like, even if I'm not streaming it, I'm still gonna be playing it on day one. Porsche Carrera GT sounds so disappointing. Are you talking about the video? Honestly, like I don't remember what's on the video. Let's see. Hold on, give me a second. Let me pause this music. Let's look this up. Give me a sec. Forza Horizon 5, and it's the sound stuff, right? Let me click on this. Let me click on Forza. All right, so let's check this out. I'll put it on here. So let's check this out. Let's check this out. Y'all can see.
I'm Fraser Strachan, lead audio designer at Playground Games, and today I'm really excited to show you some amazing car audio gameplay. So here we go.
Is that the stock? Is that the stock sound? I really like the look of that mountain in the distance. Also, this road, accurate. Ooh. Well, that sounds beef. Sounds so beefy. Okay, we got a Jaguar. The pops sound really good. Is it me, or does that kind of look like it looks less like Mexico and more like Australia here? There's a golf course there. I've never seen a golf course in Mexico. TBH, never seen one. I've definitely driven through roads like this in Mexico. Definitely sounds like an American car right there. Ooh. That sounds different. That literally sounds different.
So there we have it. I can't wait.
That's pretty good.
All the
That's pretty good.
We have in Forza Horizon 5 later this year.
I like that. I actually, yeah. That wine in the Camaro. Yes, the wine in the Camaro. Let's that's another streamer, Super GT. There was another video on here. Let's see, videos. Y'all mind if I watch this? Y'all mind if I watch this? I haven't seen this. I've seen like a couple of these things, but let's find out how they're recording this.
Hi everyone, I'm Fraser Strachan, lead audio designer at Playground Games. Now I'm sure some of you are wondering how we record the cars for Forza Horizon 5.
It did. It was so good.
See for yourselves.
Okay, so that's a camera pack. Okay, so we got like, hold on. Let me rewind that. So we got at least 2 mics here. What it seems like. I'm guessing these are mics. So we got one on the engine and one on the exhaust. Yeah, those are mics. You can see the cable too. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we have one right above the exhaust, one on the license plate, and one on the other end. And then we got one from the outside, just kind of like as it's passing by. Oh, they're hooning it just to get those sounds. The wide body in the C8? I've seen a C8 with a wide body. It looks good. Ooh. I don't expect a Volkswagen to sound like that. I drive a Volkswagen. And... ooh, that turbo, did you hear that? That turbo just kicking in. Okay, we got the Jaguar that was in the video, the same one. I don't see any mics inside the car. It might be. If they're in the UK, it's possible that that Volkswagen was definitely a diesel. That one sounds very tame. Compared to all the other ones, it sounds very tame. Okay. I used to drive one of these trucks. And the fact that we're seeing it here, like, it wasn't mine. It wasn't my truck. But I used to drive it. And I'm just excited that we're getting like a mid-90s Silverado. Like, oh, actually this isn't the Silverado. This is I think the 1500 or something like that. But like this is not in the game. This is not in the game right now. And here's the thing. So this is one of the thoughts. Sorry, I kind of hit the mic right there. This is one of my thoughts. So in Mexico, cars don't have the same names. Like an F1, wow, the F-150. I'm thinking like the game F1 for some reason. The F-150 is not called an F-150 in Mexico, and I mentioned this before. It's called the Lobo. And I'm wondering if they're gonna be using those names versus the American names, or like the other like international names. If they're actually gonna have the Mexican names for cars. And this one in Mexico, when I was like learning to drive and stuff like that, and just like when I was a little kid, I would see this everywhere. I would literally see that truck everywhere. And the fact that they have it here, I'm excited. I'm excited. And like, yeah, I drove this for a little while, and it's a nice truck. It's a very nice truck to drive. The thing is, like mid-90s Silverados as well, even if you're just doing like a slight turn and you're not going even fast, because they're so stiff, like the body is so stiff that everything starts to slide, and you just hear the tires just screeching and losing grip as you're turning, and you're not even going that fast. You're just doing like a sharp turn, and because it's just like the body is just so hard that literally like it's a brick. It's so weird, but it's such a nice truck. I'm really excited for this one. Ooh, that's a nice sound. That's a nice sound. So let me tell you a story. Okay, let me tell you a quick story. So back to the truck. I was using the truck, and it was raining. Like I've never driven in heavy rain, let alone a truck in heavy rain. So I was just like, okay, I don't whatever, it should be fine. It's a truck, it's cool. Like it's not a car, like like I've always driven like front driven cars, and it was like whatever, the truck. But the truck is I don't think it wasn't a 4x4 like that. I think it was I think the driveline went to the back, and it was heavy rain, and I was just getting into the truck, and then because I was just like kind of young and unexperienced with driving, I kind of stepped on it more than I usually do, because I was just like, when you're like driving a truck, I still have the mentality like, oh, I'm driving a car, but I stepped on it more than I should have, and the truck started to slide out. It started to kick out. Luckily, there was no cars in front of me. I was in a parking lot. There was no cars in front of me, in the back, side to side. It was clear. It was kind of late at night, and it was all clear. And like literally the truck started to kick out. I never felt that. And for some reason, instinct kicked in, and I counter steered, and the truck was just doing this, like across like 5 like parking lots. And I'm just like, oh no, what's gonna go on? And then I'm just like, let go of the gas, let the truck just settle. And then like it just went like this, and then it settled. I was just like, did I just drift a truck? Like, without intending to, I just drifted a truck, and I'm just like, oh my god, I hate driving a truck. And then luckily, like, I went back to driving a regular car, regular front wheel car, and just like driving a rear wheel car and a truck alone is just a different experience. And it was just kind of like swapping back like that. It just, yeah. So I was driving that truck when like I mentioned earlier that that I blew the intake manifold. And so I was driving the truck for a little while while the car was getting fixed. And it's just like just the experience of driving that truck, it was so fun. Like, I wish I had one of those of my own, but then again, I don't want to pay for the gas for that. It was such a nice truck, and just it wasn't like taken care of or anything. It was just it just like it was just so like the life of those trucks is just like they withstand almost anything, and they're just so reliable that, I don't know, just like feeling the drive of that. And it's just, yeah. I'm just rambling at that point. Hello. So we're getting semis again in Forza, and I'm not looking forward to that. I don't like semis at all. Like racing semis and stuff like that. I just don't like them. Does that have a turbo? It's gotta have a big turbo, right? Because I kept hearing the just the waste gauge is kind of like popping off. Ooh. Okay. Hold up. They're recording the door opening. Wow, okay. So they're recording the door opening. They got 3 mics right there again. Ooh, the pops. So if you're just popping in right now, we're checking out the car audio demos for Forza Horizon 5. Checking out just them recording it, just how they're doing it, some different car audios. I really hope we're hearing these car audios in game when Horizon 5 comes out. I'm loving the audio on these cars. Ooh. Okay, we got a Lancia. Is it me or do these cars just sound beefier? They sound like they sound I don't know how to describe it. They just sound so much better. Like the sound isn't so dead. It actually sounds like the cars are alive, you know? Like you might want to be a little careful driving this car. Oh yeah, definitely. You'll definitely find some Top Gear fans here. Okay, so we saw this car in the sound demo. Okay, hearing this car versus what we saw earlier with the other video in the game, and it's sounding very similar. It's getting me more excited for the in-game sounds, because this sounds very much like what we heard in the in-game demo. So we're gonna be getting some really good sounds. I like how it's just losing grip with that back wheel there. Okay, there's a Supra. Not sure. Okay, that's definitely not a stock Supra. So we got a mic inside the cabin. For any of you Supra fans, it must have been so fun to just drive these cars just for the audio. It's like, all right, well, we need to do this, and this. So you want me to hoon it? Yeah, we need all the sounds of you hooning it. And just screech it, you know, do too much on the gas, do too little on the gas. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that definitely, look at that big turbo. Ooh. I wouldn't doubt it. So they have different, like the same car, like at least twice to like get different sounds. God, you can hear that turbo just spooling. Look at that.
I'm sure you'll agree that
it's the whistle. The whistle.
I can't wait to join you all in Mexico later this year.
Yeah, same. All right, let's close this. Let's get back to the game. Where's the game? There it is. I'm excited. For just the sounds alone. All right, so what we're doing, we're gonna fix up a Porsche just to race it, right? Click on that. Oh, my controller turned itself off. There we go. definitely got myself kind of like a little hyped up to play Horizon 5 once it comes out, especially with that. Should I do the pre-order or should I just do the one of the other Porsches? Wait, where is the pre-order? I not seen it. I know I should have it, I think. Okay, well, I don't want to look for it for too long, so I'm just gonna jump into this one and fix that one up for some dirt. Is that a Supra? I think it is. I think it was 2 Supras actually. All right, so what can we do with this? Let's do that one. Let's do the twin turbo. Let's do it all-wheel drive because we're gonna be doing some snow stuff. So we're gonna need some downforce. Definitely gonna need some downforce. And then we're gonna drop in some snow tires. Make those bad boys wide. And then widen out the stance. Ooh, I haven't even dropped any like engine upgrades, and this is already really good. Race clutch, transmission, drive line, differential. Rally, I'm gonna go with a rally, and then that. Pre-order the game. You know, at this point, I might pre-order like the month of. Unless there's like some special, like, oh, pre-order now, you get this car or something like that, you know. I might do it then. But, okay, I don't want to go to, like, I don't want to go into X class, so... $993, that's good enough. That's good enough for me. But the WA... What? Drop that down. I think we're doing regular racing, right? So I'm gonna do it like that. Oh, that's a little too much camber for my liking. Let's do it like that. Anti-roll bars, that's fine. I'm gonna drop it down a little bit, just to like that. Yeah, that's good enough. Dampening, that's fine. Aero, let's push him to more cornering. A little bit more in the rear. Brakes, definitely send a little bit to the back. Stiffer brakes. Let's go super stiff right there. Let's go like that. And the center's like that. Change the rims? You don't like the rims? I kind of like the rims. The green with the green. Let's see, what else can we put on this? I don't know what else would go with it. We can't really push it to 998, even with a rim change. I'm not sure what I would change it to. Oh, I don't like these. A lot of these I don't like. How about we just do all green, all lime green rims? Like, just drop these in, do them lime green. Or even these. It does reduce a lot of weight, too. 15 pounds, wow. That's quite a bit of weight. 15 pounds. Ooh, 30 pounds? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go with the Watanabes right there. That's that did make a difference. That definitely did make a difference. All right, so let's do the car masteries. I literally have not touched this car. Skill legend. I'm not gonna do with the wheel spins. I don't want to do wheel spins right now. I just want to get these and then get to racing. More wheel spins. Wait, what? You can't log because you haven't. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fair. Oh, money. Car that makes you money. Get rid of wings for the sake of aesthetics. You can still already do that, but yeah, you can already do that, but you don't have the option of doing the aerodynamics on it. So that's kind of like the downside of that. All right, so gotta play online. Let's test this car out while we're going back online, because we were offline for a little bit just watching those two videos. It's not bad on the handling. It really isn't bad. Just, I mean, as long as I don't crash. Alright, so that should be good, right? Yeah, we're good. Not a leader session. Hopefully you can actually, it still gets an invite, right? If I go to this. So we're gonna do street racing in... okay. I don't like street racing in this game, but we're still gonna do it. Man, I'm just thinking of those sounds. But just like technology and everything coming this far, and it's just been a couple years already, at least. Are you sure you want to quit it already? Yes.
Even though it's freezing,
Like, I'm hoping just like some of my favorite cars, they sound exactly how I would imagine them to sound. And I know Playground Games and Turn 10 spend a lot of time on the visuals of how a car is supposed to look and how it's supposed to sound, but sometimes it doesn't quite translate because of the mics. And if you just change one mic, the sound is going to be completely different. And it's kind of hard to like literally like really get the sound of the car into the game when, like, we all have different ears, but like, you know, a mic is gonna make so much more difference as well. And it's really hard. Like, you have to have like 15 different mics just to capture one sound, just to see which one is capturing like the true like definition of the sound. And then that mic might not be like the one to go for like the next car and stuff like that. And you just have to like record the same sound so many times. Try with a GMC measurement. GMC like the General Motors? So you went with a 918, okay. Okay. And that one is 998 too, so you managed to actually hit one like the 998. We're doing a lot of street racing today, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna be quite a bit faster than I am. I went with like the dirt build for this just because we're in the snow. I think you went straight up for the road build. Drifting just a little bit. Yep, even got the Force-a-thon for that, for drifting. Oh, I actually hit that. I thought I was gonna have to rewind there. That would have been unfortunate. Yeah, it's one thing street race, and then like you have to do it in the snow. Like, I already don't like street racing in Forza, at least. And then we gotta do it in the snow, so like all the cars take a little while to like really brake. And then you got a little pedestrian in the middle like that. Hey, we're still winning though. We got like 3 cars in front of us, but we're still winning. Oh! Braking is a little awful. Like, I feel like I have to brake as soon as I start going. Suspension's a little soft. Ooh! Yeah, I hit that bump and it just made me go like that. Come on, let's go. I gotta catch up. I gotta play catch up now. Oh, come on. No! Uh-oh! Alright. One rewind is just all it takes to, like, really mess you up. Not here, not here, not here, not here, not here. No, no, no. Okay. Alright. Any of you, like, hate just the rewind and just like, yeah, I'm just gonna put you over here where it's definitely gonna mess you up completely. At least I'm not in last place, though. At least I'm not in last place. That's at least I got that going for me. Huh, I managed to actually get like 4th from last. Imagine if Forza Horizon 5 was set in Tokyo. I mean, I could just watch Tokyo Drift, I guess. I could have gotten first, but whatever. Sometimes it happens. We still won, though. We still got the points. I'm really happy it's gonna take place in Mexico. There's questions I have about it being in Mexico, but I don't think it's questions that really matter or gonna make a difference overall in a video game. But you know. Also, like, I know for a fact the width of roads in the game in Horizon 5 are not gonna be true to life, because if you have ever, like, Mexico does not have wide roads. In fact, it has some of the thinnest, most compact roads, because most of them are like one way, but they don't really tell you it's one way, and then you turn in and then there's a bunch of cars coming right at you and there's no space. And it's weird. Like, yeah, a lot of people drive like mopeds, ATVs, small utility vehicles like that in Mexico, because the space, like, for roads in Mexico is not, it's not enough to drive like a full-size like car. But still, people like you have to accommodate trucks, and like, so a lot of people just drive smaller cars just to kind of like fit. Oh, he crashed. Oh, you did too. You missed it. All right, we got a bunch of cars right there. Let's see if I can catch up and pass them. I'm trying not to like downshift, because like I don't need to go too fast. I just need to have like grip. Oh, really? Really? I hit that, though. Alright. I straight up hit that. At least it didn't, like, make me fly off the bridge. That would have... Oh, that would have been upsetting. Did we get the points? 8th place. I think that's 7th and 8th place. I don't think we got the points for that one. Indian narrow street can beat Mexico in terms of narrow streets. The AI in second spun out and I crashed right into him. Oh. That feels bad. Well, we win the next one. It's all good. It's fine. Just the fact that this is winter and we're doing a street race and is an S2 race, it's not gonna work out. Like, S2 is great, but in the winter on a street race, like, it's like no, that's just awful. That's just awful, no matter what it is. Yeah, because like, okay, like here's the thing: a lot of the towns in Mexico were built. They're old. They're very old. They're very old. And a lot of them were built to accommodate more like, you know, horses like going through them. And then after that, they like a lot of them weren't even paved. Even when I was growing up, like they weren't even paved. They were still like, they're still brick. They're still brick roads. And they were so narrow because they were made to accommodate horses. But horses were like, you know, people wouldn't just ride horses through them. They would drive cars. And they would drive vans and like, you know, trucks and stuff like that. And that driver AI literally just, oh my god, okay. Y'all need to drive better because these driver AIs just smack into you. So, yeah, in a lot of these roads, because like, if you want to make them wider, you gotta tear down the sidewalk, you gotta tear down the houses. And people in Mexico aren't gonna sell a property just to make like a wider road. Like, no, like, you know, like, no. Like, they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. That's their property, and just like, no, like, it is not like like Mexico, like Mexican governments or like the local government's gonna like fork up a bunch of like cash to buy off that much property. They're not gonna. All right, yeah, completely and utterly disconnected there. I just saw a huge pileup, and then okay, let's retry that. I just saw a huge pileup of cars. And I was like, oh, I can catch up, and then disconnect. Big rip, the biggest of rips. The biggest of rips right there. Hopefully I can reconnect. So play online. Find in a session. That was bad. That was a huge rip right there. Alright, so I'm just waiting to get back into the session. Probably gonna have to restart that. I don't want to, but I'm probably gonna have to. What's a trial? Is anybody doing the trial successfully? We have a lot of stuff with Porsches. We have this one. We have the we have another Porsche right there, the 718. We have the showcase with the Halo thing. The Velociraptor 19. Okay, we can get that onto the playground. You completed though? Yeah, so like I was saying, like in Mexico you have these roads that are meant for horses but paved for cars, and it just like it's so narrow, like it's awful. But they are redoing a lot of the roads, a lot of like the highways, freeways, stuff like that, which is nice, but we still have a lot of mountain passes. And they're awful. Like you think like watching the ones in Initial D where there's mountain one side and there's like a cliff another one, but there's trees. In Mexico, like we used to drive through this pass, which literally was like mountain on one side and then just drop on the other one, and there was only enough, like realistically only enough like room for one car. So if you saw another car coming, you would basically be like a foot away from the edge, and it would be like 100-foot drop, and you'd be like up a mountain going downhill. And it just feels like you're going like downhill on 100 miles per hour in like a car with like 7 people in it. It's just like, oh my god, like, oh, just near death for like an hour, just like looking down there, just like, oh, okay, that's a big drop. And then yeah, the trial sucks. I would imagine it. I would imagine it does suck. All right. What's my percentage? 28%, and I need to do 80%. I'm not sure if I want to do 80% today on this. Just because I was just like, oh man, this already is awful. This is even more awful. I'm just like, ugh. Well, I grew up in the States, so I was born in the United States, but my family is from Mexico. So at least like my parents are. So we would still go back there like at least like once or twice a year when I was a little kid. up until like the time I was about 15. After like 15, I didn't have to go. Like I still had, like, they still asked me like, hey, do you still want to go to Mexico, stuff like that. I'm just like, no, I'm good. Like I've seen everything I wanted to see in Mexico. I'm good. I mean, there's more reasons beyond that, but after that, like, I stopped going. And then, but I still remember, like, just growing up, going down there, and like, if I wasn't in school, I was in Mexico. So like, I would come here and then just be here like during the school year, and then when I would, like, you know, summer vacation, like winter vacation, Mexico. So I still got to like more or less grow up both in the United States and in Mexico. So I still got to experience like both, and just kind of like, yeah, like I've only gone back once to Mexico since I was 15. I think I was like 18 or 19. So I got to like do some stuff as like an adult in Mexico, and yeah, I still have memories of that. Just like the roads and all that stuff, because just like when we used to go there, it was like a small town. And I've been to the city, the one that we're gonna go to in Forza Horizon 5 is called Guanajuato. I've been there. I've been to that city, so I know what that city is like. Like, just, you know, visiting it and stuff like that, and like getting to see it in real life. And yeah, I'm expecting a couple things. What high school did I attend? That one I'm gonna keep to myself, because the name of the high school is very unique. And looking it up, it's okay. Let's put it this way: the name of the high school is named after a person specifically from that city, and it pinpoints the area a little too well. That's the only reason I'm gonna keep it to myself. I don't live there anymore, but I'm still gonna keep it to myself right there. What Love of the Valkyrie comes in FH4 before it finally ends. The Valkyrie? I don't think it will, because we already got the last car. Because yeah, we already got the last car 2 weeks ago in the summer, which was this one, the Vul, and that's the last one that we're gonna get. After that, they're just fully focusing on Horizon 5. Yeah, the thing is, like, I lived in an area where like all the schools and all that stuff were named after people of that area. And it was just kind of like, if I start saying like names and stuff like that, you're all like, oh, I know, like, you know, it's just like it's further and further, just like yeah, that's it. The Vul or the Ball, whatever, however it's pronounced, that's the last car. That's it. After that, we're just getting like these things right here just to get rare cars and stuff like that. They're putting rarer and rarer cars into these. So yeah, that's it. We're no more new cars until Forza Horizon 5, and you might get the cars that you want in Horizon 5. I just saw Silverado, like not a Silverado, but the Chevrolet, the truck. It looked like it was a 96. I could be wrong, but we are getting some new old trucks and new old cars, it looks like. All right, so I don't know if I'm gonna do 50% today for this. So I think what I'm just gonna do, I'm gonna go into the playground games, get the Velociraptor 19 for now. Just because I don't want to redo this all over again. I definitely don't want to do this. So I think I'm just gonna do some playground, like the playground games for now. So yeah, that's one reason why I'm excited to go to Mexico and Forza Horizon 5. Is because, you know, like, I'm Mexican, so I'm going to Mexico. It's like, oh, I get to see, like, you know, how they represent Mexico, and just from the images and like the small gameplay, accurate, like literally accurate. All they need is to do like 4 or 5 or 15 mountain passes, where like a sheer cliff on the side, where somebody just has to like love tap you, and you just go like down like a mountain like 1 kilometer down, and then you know, then I'll be, you know, I'll be tweeting out hashtag realistic, because you know that's accurate. That's all you gotta do. That's literally all you gotta do. Or if you're going through a road, through like a back road, and then there's like little things on the road, and you're just wondering like, what the hell is that? And then you slow down and realize it's just like a swarm of tarantulas just like going from one side to the other. That was a sight to see. That was crazy to see. I mean, who doesn't like Mexican food? Speaking of Mexican food, I was having this conversation with a friend, and he's yeah, let's begin that. I was having a conversation with a friend, and I'm from California. He's from Texas, and just the food difference between Mexican food in California and Mexican food in Texas, and it's just like the sheer difference between both of them. It's fantastic. Like even in Mexico, there's like, if you go from state to state, like if one type of food changes dramatically from one state to the other one, and it's fantastic to see the fact that from California to Texas, you see that change, and it's not like the food itself is nothing like you would see in Mexico. There's an even bigger change between Mexican food in Mexico, Mexican food in the U.S., and it's just kind of like those inspirations, just kind of like the other like the other things of how food is made here versus in Mexico, and just showing itself in the food, in Mexican food. It's great. Like in Mexico, I've never seen refried beans with the cheese on top. I've never seen that. You just get like a slab of like refried beans, and over there, like yeah, like here you get, like, you know, you go to a Mexican restaurant, you get the rice, you get the red rice, and then you get the beans, and you get the cheese on top. And I'm just like, I never seen that. In Mexico, you just get the beans, and if you get cheese, you get like a slice of just like Mexican cheese, like, you know, just like queso fresco and stuff like that. Do you go to car meets in California? No, I don't go to carb meets in California because the area that I'm in no longer has carb meets. It's been cracked down on really bad. There is one area there's still some carb meets, I think, but because of COVID, there hasn't been one that I've seen in a very long time. Well, at least within the last year and a half. And yeah, the closest one that would be to me, the police really cracked down on like anything that's a car meet, just because they just didn't like they just didn't like it. Someone like in the city didn't like it, and if you drive down like the main street, you can literally see like signs everywhere that says no cruising. So if cops see you drive down one street a little, like, you know, a couple like more times than they think you should, they'll pull you over and give you a ticket for cruising. So you can't really have like a car meet, you can't have like, you know, just a cruiser like down the main street just chilling, because if you drive down the street one too many times, a cop can pull you over for cruising, and it's awful. And we used to have car shows down that same main street like 2, 3, 4 times a year, and not anymore. We have it maybe once a year, and you're not allowed to cruise. So when people leave, you gotta go home, because if you go down and you cruise, you get a ticket. And there's like after like car shows and stuff, there's cops everywhere just waiting for someone to start cruising, just driving a little too slow or something, just to pull you over. And it sucks. It used to be like a lot of fun going into the car shows, and then after you leave the car show, you see a bunch of like cars just like driving down, you know, you get to see all the cars, just, you know, like the sounds and everything, and people just enjoying themselves on literally like the main street. And I haven't seen it like in years, and it kind of sucks. Now like the only area that I've seen it's this little town by San Jose. San Jose is like south of San Francisco, And you might go to if there's a Kmart, but Kmart already like closed down, like all over the place. You might see one like around Target or Walmart. They have like really big parking lots, so you might see a few cars, just like some people chilling there. But they chill away from Walmart and Target because usually they send the security to like, oh, you're like, I don't know, you're impeding something or you're driving away customers. So they'll park closer to like the other side where they can't really say much. So sometimes you'll see that, but not often. Also, it seems that we have someone that's y'all see that? Rank 10, 10 stars, 2,999. Not sure if bot account, but it's also untuned cars, so I don't know what's going on there. Oh, I have to get a flag. I thought I did. Oh, I'm stuck. Also, like, because I live in California, there's a lot of car laws. We're getting a new car law pretty soon, where you get your ECU checked. So if you have an ECU that isn't up to the same parameters of the stock version of the car, you won't pass smog. So even if like your mechanic did something or like tuned it a little bit, if it isn't the same as the one that's supposed to be in the stock car, even if you swapped out this ECU, you gotta have the stock ECU with literally stock tune, otherwise you won't pass smog. And it sucks, like literally, like you can't even tune like you can't even tune like a Miata or anything if it doesn't have the stock internals and stock ECU. You no longer pass smog, and it's just like, and then if you don't pass smog, you can't get insured, and well, you can't get a registration, of course. So there's a lot of stuff going on in California. Just like, it's really anti car culture. It's pretty awful. Let's see, can I fly? Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna be able to fly there and just like capture it, but no dice. So rereading that thing, I like Mexican food. Here's something that's gonna blow your mind. A lot of Mexican food, and I mean a lot of Mexican food, a lot of it is Middle Eastern. So you might be thinking like, what? So at some point in Mexico, we had a lot of immigration from the Middle East. So if, like for instance, what we call al pastor, it's inspired by something called kebab. And you've probably heard that phrase, kebab. And a lot of spices and a lot of the techniques and a lot of the ways of making tacos and stuff like that and certain foods in Mexico, it's actually inspired by Middle Eastern food. And we changed one thing or another thing. Like you would with the kebab, you would just put it into like a naan bread or like that type of bread from the Middle East. And all we did was change the meat to, instead of lamb, it's beef, and then swap out like the naan bread or whatever for tortilla, and now we have pastor. And like literally, like a lot of our food is actually it's inspired or literally ripped off from the Middle East. And I keep telling I would tell my parents, it's just like, because a lot of like Mexicans like cilantro, and I tell them like, cilantro is not from Mexico, right? It's not even from like North America or South America. I look at me like, what do you mean? It's like, yeah, we use it a lot in our food, but is literally West Asian. It's from Asia. And it's just like they'll just look at me like I'm crazy. I'm just like, no, like literally, it's not a lot. Like half our foods are not Mexican. And it's just like they look at me with like the most dumbfounded face. It's just like, and then I have to like explain to them, it's like, this is where that food actually comes from, and they're just like, no. It's like, yes, yeah. And then like during COVID, I put this food documentary about Mexican food, and they were just watching it, and they were just like, just looking at it, just like, no way. Like all this food, it was just like, we're being lied to. Like what I mean is like, because they grew up with it, and like, you know, they didn't really learn the history of food. And just like it's fascinating to see like the older like Mexican generation, and then like you're like showing them like, yeah, a lot of stuff like your food, some of your culture, stuff like that is ripped from other cultures that just immigrated to us, and we just kind of incorporated it. And it's just like, yeah, we're literally eating like, to put it in the simplest way, we're eating Spanish and Middle Eastern food, which Spain also has a lot of Middle Eastern influence in itself. And we're putting a Latino flair to it. And that's what's going on there. And it's one of those things a lot of people don't really think about. Like another crazy thing is, because I'm like a big foodie, and I love food history. Like food history is fascinating to me because it tells you more about the history of the culture, learning about their food and the history of their food that you wouldn't really think about. So Italian food, tomatoes, big thing, you know, tomato sauce, big thing, you know. You watch a movie with like an Italian influence movie, or like The Sopranos, or like something like that. Tomato sauce somewhere, right? It's there somewhere. Tomatoes are not Italian. In fact, they got tomatoes about 300 years ago, maybe like 250 years ago. And they didn't even know what it was. They didn't know what to do with them. They called them like, some of them they just called them like golden apples, or they called them like eggplants and stuff like that, because they didn't know what it was or what to do with them. So they used them for decoration. And then eventually they found out that you could actually do with something with them. But tomatoes are actually from Mesoamerica. They're not Italian, they're not from Europe. But Italian food is really known for the tomato sauce. And it's one of those things that was like, are you serious? Like, when I learned that, I was just like, no way. So Italian food has a lot to like thank for like Mesoamerica and South America and like Mexico and stuff like that, because that's where their main ingredient, a lot of their main ingredients actually also came from. It's just kind of like, it's one of those things. Like, honestly, like one place that I've wanted to visit is not in the Middle East. It's Morocco. And I wanted to visit Morocco for the food, and also there's another place. I forgot what it was. You can judge me on it, or maybe you can even tell me where the place I'm thinking about. They really like their coffee. They really love coffee, and I want to go there because I just want to get super hyped up on coffee and just try out the different ways they make coffee. Because it's just like, I don't know, like I love coffee, and I find like coffee is just like one of the main things for me. So I really want to try out just the different ways they make coffee. And that's one thing. Like I do want to travel, and I don't want to like eventually be able to travel, but I don't travel for like sightseeing. I want to travel for like tasting food. Like if anybody's ever seen Bizarre Foods, like Andrew Zimmern, or like, you know, that guy, the Bizarre Foods guy, or Anthony Bourdain, R.I.P. Like I want to travel to taste the food. That's what I want to go for. Even if I get the runs, or, you know, I get a tummy ache or something like that, at least I got to try the food. And that's what I want to go to different places for, to try the food. Arabic coffee. So we've made we made a certain coffee, like it's like whipped coffee. It's coffee, sugar, you know, all that good stuff, and you just whip it a bunch of times and it foams up. We done that one. And that one was great. That one I loved it. I loved doing that. It was so fun to make, and I made it quite often for a little while. And that one I really enjoyed. But I want to like just try like different types of coffee and stuff like that. And just the way they treat it, because you know, you change a little thing, you change the roast, you just change the technique, and the coffee is completely different. We Arabs drink Arabo coffee. That does make sense. Yeah, that does make sense. Also, it's another funny thing. Still is on the coffee thing. Colombia is known for their coffee, but coffee comes from Africa, and they're just kind of like. It's funny that a lot of countries are known for a certain type of food, but that food isn't even from there. And it's funny just sometimes to think about. Like Colombian coffee, famous. Coffee is not. Coffee's from Africa. So, yeah. See, I've never had shawarma. And I never had kunafa. I'm not sure what that is. But never had it. I can tell you 100% never had it. The only food I've had, the closest, I mean, of course, is al pastor to Middle East. That's the closest thing. And then I've had, of course, I mean, Chinese food, of course, Japanese food, of course, that's kind of like given. I've had Indian food. When I was going to university, there was like an Indian place down the street. And I used to go there quite often, and like they had like a tandoori and everything. It was fascinating. It was delicious. I like their lamb sausage was incredible. But other than that, I haven't had a lot of foods that I've always wanted to try. And it's just kind of like, it's just like the access to it and stuff like that. So that's why I want to travel. You know, there's one thing just getting. Yeah, we're stuck in this. Yeah, we both are. Yeah, so. There's one thing trying the food here in the United States, right? And then there's actually trying the food somewhere else. Like literally in the home country of that food. Because I know food in Mexico, Mexican food in Mexico, and Mexican food in the United States is different. So I know for a fact that just taking that from experience, if I try a certain type of food here, it's gonna be different than if I try that same dish or that same the same thing in the home country of that food. So I want to be able to try it in the home country of that food and here to really get to see the difference, because there's still going to be some American influence to like thrown in to the food here to make it more appetizing or more like giving more appeal to the American market. But I also want to try what it's like in those countries. Might have to restart Forza, maybe. I'm gonna give it a minute. And then I'll probably have to restart Forza. It's a shame, but, you know, gotta do it sometimes. Like, I know if I can, like, find a kebab place, I'll probably like it. I mean, yeah, I'll probably like it. I've tried a lot of, like, Indian food. But I know if I try Indian food here, if I try Indian food, like, you know, in the UK, and I try Indian food in India, it's gonna be different. And yeah, like just talking to people, like, you know, like there was a classmate that had who her dad had an Indian restaurant. There we go. Like runs an Indian restaurant. And I used to talk to her like about the food and like the techniques and stuff like that. And I'm just like yeah, like all the stuff that he gets is from here. So you're getting a lot of the like the ingredients from here. So you might not necessarily get the full ingredients that you would find over there. And it's just kind of like, that's gonna change the flavor and all that stuff. Doug DeMuro. No, I do not. Who's that? Let's Google Doug DeMuro. He's from San Diego. Oh, okay, so he does car reviews on YouTube. That's one thing. I don't watch a lot of YouTubers. Oh, we're survivors. I don't watch enough YouTubers that are on the car stuff. I watch Donut quite a bit. I watch Hoonigan. I watch God, what's her name? I completely forgot her name, but it's the girl that drag races the C8. Watch her quite a bit. I watch Aaron, the one with the RX-7. I watch him. That one's fascinating. I also watch Bachis, the drifter. I watch him quite a bit. The frenemies thing. I love watching that. All right, so Rosh is the last survivor. This took quite a bit, and now there's only 3 people left on the other team. Oh, I see. I was just getting a call right now, and it seems my door is locked. Rosh is just going at it like he's surviving. I don't want to bump into him to be a survivor again, because that might ruin his momentum. He might just have a really good momentum right now, and that might ruin it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, now we gotta tag him. That's right. All right, well, this is going... Yeah, there you go. Emilia Hartford. That's the person I was thinking about. Give me a quick second. I'm gonna go... I'm gonna open the door. All right, my bad. My bad. Back. Warning inactivity. Oh. Click on it, and there we go. Get up here. Oh, okay. I thought you were calling just because the door was locked. But now I see why. Now I see why. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna tag a single person. Can I just tag one person within 10 seconds? I wonder. 5 seconds? Oh no, it's not gonna happen. Ooh, did you tag him? Didn't tag. Man, something's going on with the game today. That just crashed, and then the stream crashed too. That was unfortunate. But we still got the thing. We still got the bonus for doing the playground games. Yeah, honestly, I gotta watch more YouTubers. Usually, like, I watch like car shows. I watch, like, you know, the Grand Tour. I'll watch I'm watching reruns of Top Gear right now. I'm like season 3 right now, or series 3 technically. And I watch a like car shows, like, you know, on Amazon, stuff like that, or Discovery Plus. I like watching some of those. Other ones I don't really like. And then I'll watch like the Gumball stuff, the Gumball Rally stuff like that. But as far as YouTube goes, like, I don't watch too many. But if y'all got suggestions of some of the ones that y'all like, I'll check them out. I'll definitely check them out. Yeah, we still get the completion. There it is, Hennessey Velociraptor. I think that might be like my third Velociraptor. Let's go check it out. I think that is my third Velociraptor. If it is, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it. Kind of an ominous music, isn't it? Alright, let's go to Hennessey. Or yeah, Hennessey. Oh, it's my second Velociraptor. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep it. Since it's my second one, I'm gonna keep this one. I don't really like it. It's slow. It's bulky. It's not even carry-on. So, but I'm still gonna keep it. Then I got two of these. I got one for sea and one for the snow. Shmee 150. I'll check them out. I got a lot of Hoonigans. I thought I had two of these for some reason, but it's actually one just the Bone Shaker, one's the other, the Rip Rod. This one, I kind of like this pack, but I don't use it too much. And I don't use it too often. This one, the Dually, I really like this one. I really like the Dually. I didn't do too much with this pack. Like, I didn't even customize, like, half of them. This one I just bought and just kind of ignored after a while. I used to watch what is the name? Like, again, like it's been a while. It's this guy that LS swapped, put a Corvette engine in his mom's Chrysler. And it was a lot of fun to see just her face just like trying to drive it and everything, and just like the fact that it just kicked because she didn't know how to drive a like the with that type of engine with like a V8 and all that stuff. And so it would just kind of like kick every time she would shift, and it just like you got like she had to get like through that learning curve of just driving it like that, and it was just it was a lot of fun to see. All right, so I'm not gonna sell that one. What else do we have left? We have quite a bit left to do. Like, I haven't done much today. I just been mostly talking, watched a couple videos and stuff like that. It's just a 6. I think that's actually his name. Let me see. I already have YouTube open, so no, it's not this one. Definitely not this one. Let me look it up. It'll probably pop up in like my search history or something real quick. Oh, it didn't pop up. There it is. His name is Adam LZ. That's who I'm talking about. So it wasn't a Chrysler. It was a Pontiac Solstice that he LS3 swapped. And I think his dad has a Skyline too. If I remember right, his dad either has a Skyline or he has some sort of Sylvia, but I think it's a Skyline. Yeah, that was a fun one to watch. Adam LZ, Ella swapped my mom's Solstice. That was a fun video to watch. All right, so I still have a lot of the story stuff to do, quite a bit of the story stuff to do actually. But it's winter. Thinking about it, doing the story stuff in the winter kind of sucks. So I'm probably not going to be doing the story stuff today. I'm going to wait for fall to come in and continue doing some of the story, like more of the story stuff. So I don't think I've done anything new since last stream. So I still have to do the British Racing Green. I remember that we didn't even get past the first chapter. Skill streak, still got to do a lot of these things. I don't really want to do them during the winter because it's awful. And it's a different tune than usually you would do it like in summer, fall, or spring. So I'm going to wait for the fall to come in and then do those. So it's been now, I know my stream restarted in the middle of this. So my timer is super off. I've already been streaming for about 2 hours. I got to get dinner figured out and all that stuff. So I'm going to call it here. Again, if you want to join the Discord, let me, I know one of y'all found my Instagram. Y'all welcome to follow me on Instagram if you're like. You don't have to. I don't post enough, but I do intend to post more often on that. But I'm pretty sure all of you are already in the Discord. So, but if someone just lurking it is not in the Discord, you're welcome to join the Discord. There's also, of course, my Twitch is hopefully it pops up. Hopefully Nightbot's here and he actually does it, like, you know, tells y'all. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. We're gonna be streaming again, of course, Saturday. There it is. Nightbot just takes forever. Y'all can follow me on Twitch if you like. I stream maybe like once a month or stuff, not too often. Mostly just stream on here. So Saturday, definitely be streaming again on Saturday. I might be streaming F1 on Saturday, finishing up the Breaking Point story. I think it's 13 chapters. I'm chapter 3, but I don't know how long the actual chapters are. We're gonna find out. I'm still gonna be playing through that. And yeah, thanks so much for joining me. I'm gonna get dinner, lunch, basically figured out because I did an early stream, so I haven't had lunch yet. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Take yourselves and each other. As always, have a good one. And catch you on Saturday. Y'all have a good weekend and take care. Later.